Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. So today, what we're going to talk about is how things are going. I'm just going to give a little update on the personal loan for my brother. And the roofing guy called me yesterday, and he's getting ready to put us on the schedule. He's almost done with another job. So getting on the schedule, I'm really excited because I know that it's going to happen really soon. I don't think it's going to happen this week. Well, considering today is the last day of June, but I think it's going to happen after we come back from holiday, the week of the 4th. So it'll be the first week of July, exactly. So what I did was I went to my Marcus high interest savings account, and I went and transferred all that money. So $10,450 I transferred into my regular bank account because I don't want to get caught not having that money available if they decide to come a week earlier, because it takes between 3 and 5 business days to transfer. So I transferred it yesterday, but oddly enough, that money is in there today already, this morning, in my regular bank account. How that happens, sometimes like the holiday will screw like the days up, but I don't know. It's in there, and I'm glad it's in there, so I don't have to worry about it. It's like peace of mind, everything is falling in place, and I don't have to stress about it. All right, so let's get on with the update from the personal loan from my brother. So last week, we put $500 in there, and the balance is $23.10. So this week, after bills, after our regular other half of the house payment, our car insurance, electric, and something else, I can't remember. Anyway, we have $100 left from the monthly bills, and then I'm allocating $300 from my account and $300 from Alicia's account. So that is $700 we're going to put with the $23.10, and that will bring our balance to $3,010. So I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing, guys, and it's going very slow. It seems like every week there is something else that comes up. So what we've been trying to do is eat out of the freezer and try to clean the freezer out. It's about time. Some of the things at the bottom might be getting a little old. I don't exactly know what all is in the bottom. I can't, you just start piling stuff in there. So we have a chest freezer, and the only downfall of a chest freezer is that once you start trying to stock up, the things at the bottom get forgotten. So we've been trying to eat out of the freezer and save money on groceries and just really buy what we need. So we've been buying the vegetables fresh weekly and fruits weekly, like a loaf of bread. So we used to stock up and buy 3 loaves of bread at a time per week. We're not doing that anymore. We've cut back on our bread a little bit, and we're really focusing on just kind of minimalizing, I guess you want to say, buying what we need, and basically making sure that we stock up on some other items that were previously hard to find, like I don't know, do I say this? Toilet paper, paper towels, some cleaning products you couldn't find. So we're making sure that we are being diligent with our money and making sure that we have what we need, but we don't want to be wasteful. So not that we would be wasteful, but it's better just to buy what you need instead of stocking up too much. I mean, we have rice, and we have canned goods and the vegetables that I canned. So we have food to eat if anything was to happen. Now, the only thing that we really can't find right now is distilled water. It's almost sacred around here. We can find it in the baby aisle, but I don't like to take from the baby aisle because I know they need it for, certain things, and I just I don't feel right about that. And I don't like buying bottled water because it tastes so plasticky, and the longer it sits, the more plastic it tastes. So I don't like that. I would rather drink distilled water than anything. So we've been actually filling empty water jugs from work. We have a water filter here at work, and we just been filling up here. So that does cut back. It's what we would drink. It's not like we're taking from the company or anything. It's just filtered water. So we fill up a couple jugs a week and take it home with us. So you can't find it in the store. So, we had to find an alternative. And I don't like using regular tap water in coffee pots or, things like that, because it gunks it up. We have a high iron content in our well water, and we don't have a filter or a softener. I just don't feel like now if it had high sulfur or something like that, yeah, I would probably put a filter in and a salt tank, or maybe even an ionizer. But as of right now, no, we don't have it. So, okay. So enough chatter about mundane stuff. So that's the plan, and we're hoping to get the loan from my brother done the last week of July. So yeah, we were gonna, it was gonna be July 22nd, but because things are happening and some things you just can't control, what you have to pay, so you have to move stuff around. And if you have a plan, guys, always remember that plan will change, because whatever could go wrong is gonna go wrong. And just remember that, even as serious as financials are, still have fun with it. Have fun with the budget, and you can have a plan and still live a happy life. You don't have to be so regimented so much. A budget is a guide, and use it as such. We go by ours. Let me show you. So and I've showed this a couple times, but this is my weekly tracker, and it's got all the paychecks on it. So here is, you can see July 1st. This is all the stuff that I paid, and I understand this is going to be backwards. So what we had left was $106, and so this $100 we used towards the loan. But you can see that initially we were going to be done the week of July 22nd, but because we had to move some stuff around, now it won't be until the very last week of July. And it basically is a guide that lets me know that, okay, so here's how much money we have. This is when you need to pay certain bills, and whatever you have left over is what you can use towards debt. So for me, it actually keeps us very on track. Not that we're not, disciplined enough. It's not that. It's so when things do come up, and God willing, they do come up, and so you have to kind of move things around. And when you see it on paper, then you know that you can move it around easier because you can see it. It's here. This is the week. This is what you have to pay. So if you have to move one bill to another week to take care of the crisis at this particular time, you can see it and visualize it, and you can make it happen because everything is written down. So that's what I like about following the weekly budget, guys. Okay, guys, so that is the update. $3,010 in the pot to pay my brother back for the personal loan, and that's it. That's the update. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great holiday, and I probably won't post until we come back. So happy 4th of July. Have a great weekend.